Hello viewers, hope you are doing well. The channel has brought a critical topic, that is financial education or financial freedom. Let us make a start. This topic may be unclear to you at this moment. You will get familiar as we move ahead. I will take you through certain information that could be useful for an individual. One of the biggest worries of human is saving and multiplying money for present and future priorities. Let's move on. What do you think the financial domain is? The word financial is usually interpreted as money. Money is the epicenter of all financial activities. The word finance is frequently associated with money. Banks, taxes, stock markets, insurance, mutual funds, budget, gold, and the list goes on. Probably many of you are already investing in various investment options in the financial market. Also, finance can be defined as the study and management of money for investment and wealth creation. Also, it can be termed as cash flow management. The next one is money. Money does not need introduction. However, if a question is asked to people, what is money? A general definition, most of us may say, it is a wealth creator, it is everything, or it enables individuals and businesses to keep going. Let me elaborate. An individual earns and spends money primarily on buying food, rent, paying utilities, education expenses, commute, and other expenditure which are continuously performed for living. Economic state, money has primarily four functions. Those are, the first one is a medium of exchange. When money is used to intermediate the exchange of goods and services, it is performing a function as a medium of exchange. It means money acts as a mediator between the buyer and seller. The second one is a common measure of value, standard numerical monetary unit of measurement of the market value of goods and services and other transactions. Sounds complex, let me simplify. It means it helps us to determine the value of goods and service consumer would like to purchase. The third one is standard of value, a way to value debt. Debt is also known as a loan, thereby allowing goods and services to be acquired now and paid for in future. Let us suppose a merchant would like to buy raw material but cannot pay in full immediately. In the situation, depending on the worth or value of goods, a seller can determine the worth of raw material, which is a debt on the merchant and has to be paid in future. Hope it is clear to you. The fourth and the last one is a store of value. Money must be able to be reliably saved, stored, and retrieved. This implies over the period, every denomination should retain its power. Here, power refers to importance. Simultaneously, should have the quality to save in physical form, that is, as fiat money. Fiat money is nothing but the currency notes we see daily and make purchase. Or electronically, here, electronically means the use of e-wallet, credit card, and debit card for online payment or purchase. Also, money should be available to an individual for use anytime. For example, we should be able to withdraw our money to use for any transaction anytime. It is not wrong to say money motivates us to grow. We are not going to talk about economics. However, before we explore more about the financial domain, it is necessary to have an insight into the things, that is money, which is the basis of the financial world. Money is one of the things which worries many of us day and night, a dream of many to earn infinite. Let us take a look into how money changed its form over the period. The first one is barter. It was a system that needed the exchange of goods for goods, that is commodities. For example, in the olden days, wheat or rice was exchanged for vegetables or fruits and more things. Next one is coins. Probably coins were introduced to make trade easier. The coins were made of precious metal like silver, gold, and also bronze. You may see these in the museum. The third one is paper money or fiat money. It is said paper money was introduced by China. It is a physical money that we see and touch frequently and exchange with shopkeepers for goods and services. The last one is electronic. It refers to credit cards and debit card for online purchases. Also, now we use multiple online payment platforms like Google, PhonePe, and more. The next is financial education facts. Do not get upset if you do not understand the financial market. However, it is good to have financial education. So later in life, you have financial freedom. We neither need to know everything about the financial domain nor it is possible. The survey in the different countries shows the first one is less than 25% understand the financial domain in the most of the countries. Second, finance is a complex domain for an individual. Third, mostly an individual depends on the lucrative offer flashed in the advertisement. Fourth, seldom seek financial advice from financial advisor for making investment. Fifth, no knowledge or little knowledge holds individual back from making investment. The last one is cannot invest time to gain knowledge on finance as it comes in least priorities. You may ask how the subject matters to me. I am a non-financial professional or student. Irrespective of your profession and everything is economics. That is money in the end. I mean, you could be a white collar or a blue collar professional. Post meeting your regular monthly expenses, the surplus you would either like to save or invest to make extra income. The next one is priorities. In the early phase of career, an individual tries to live a carefree life. Most of us would have enjoyed moments of partying and touring with friends and colleagues, buying a new motorbike. Over the period, priorities keep growing like marriage, children, education, which call for diversification of income allocation. Individuals make effort to find new sources of side income or make investment that can give higher returns. I will not be surprised if our browsing history has a thing in common: how to become rich faster, how to earn more money, profitable businesses or higher paying jobs. An average person plan for short and long term goals like the number one, at the early career stage or phase of the life, we buy motorbikes, we go often to restaurant or we travel with friends or colleagues. The number two is as you move ahead in life, so there is a marriage followed by children and simultaneously we make savings. The third one is we think often or individuals think often rather than paying the rent, it is better to own a house for the comfort of family. That similarly you think that owning a better or a bigger car for the family would be good. The third one is you keep paying the tuition that is for education, and the last one is that you may get a little worried when the expenses keep increasing, so you ensure that you are making more investments. And the number four and the last one is if you have a good strategy and you have made right investment and having the saving, you can have a good retirement or the old age life. Either you can have a good time with the family at home or at times you can plan for tours. There could be certain unprecedented expenses like medical care or higher studies which may put us in a situation to borrow. This has to be taken care of along with other priorities. Once we have fair insight into investment and saving options which can achieve long and short-term goals. The next is achieve financial freedom. Often you are baffled by one question: what are the safest investment options? To find answer, we start turning to financial institutions like banks, insurance, mutual funds, house, etc. Whether we like it or not, we start exploring a bit of economics, loans, interest, investment, budgeting to design our finances. And there are 6 steps are given, and individual may follow these 6 steps in order to achieve the financial freedom. The first one is learn from the free sources. The free source I'm referring to the free videos and the articles are available on online platforms. Number two is consult your trustworthy. If you have one of your friends or colleagues who has already been investing, you can consult them or you can consult a trustworthy financial advisor. The third one is do fact check. After consulting a friend or financial advisor, please do some kind of a research on your own to find out what is the best investment option to meet your needs. The fourth one is make investment. Once you're sure that which option will be the best for you. Please do make investment. The fifth one is monitor performance. Just making an investment is not enough. It is necessary to keep a track and monitor continuously the investment you have made. In case if the funds are not performing well or it is not giving the returns as it was expected, so please do make the necessary changes. The sixth one is achieve financial freedom. Having a good strategy can get you the financial freedom, that is, you'll be free from all the worries because of the money which it costs. Experts also say that it is good to diversify your investment portfolio. Let's move to next. I would like to shed some light on the fact there has been a strong reason that has been year on year weakening the value of your earned money. Most of us realize that but feel helpless. It is termed inflation. It is a situation you pay more to buy the same quantity of goods or for the same service. It means the purchasing power of money has declined. Hope, none can deny it. Most of us try to cut corners, that is, reduce expenses to increase savings. We often hear from our elders that they either paid half or less than half the price of the same goods and services several years ago. Though you receive year-on-year increments, your saving either dip or remain flat instead of growing. An individual could monitor expenses to know whether money is slipping from their hand. I mean, find it money is spent on unwarranted things or not. Venezuela has gone through an economic crisis. Money lost its value and the prices of goods skyrocketed. The next and the last one is things to remember. Just investing money is not enough. Keep analyzing the performance of your funds invested. Make the adjustment whenever needed. A well-planned and smart strategy can give a dignified retirement. And I reiterate the things necessary for financial freedom are set life goals. This should be the foremost task an individual should do, which gives the vision to achieve the goals. Next is work on budget. We develop the skills how to prepare the expenditure and saving statement for making the home budget. Ensure the budget is inclusive of unforeseen expenditure. The third one is create an emergency fund. As stated in the previous point, some expenditures may arise which are not expected. Please allocate some funds for those as well. The fourth one is plan to pay off debt early. Usually we wish to pay the loan till its tenure ends, so we do not feel overburdened. However, it would be good to pay off your debt in the early years to avoid paying heavy interest. The next is retirement fund. This is another mandatory fund. You must plan and make efforts to save or invest for retirement. Next is start investing early. Experts say start investing in your 20s so you will have a good amount to meet your expenses at old age. Even if you are in your 30s, it doesn't matter. Plan to invest. The next is credit scores. This is a critical element when it comes to taking any loan, cards, and some other products from the financial institute. Please keep your credit scores robust so you will not face setbacks when reaching out to financial institute. The next is continuous learning. Please take out some time, maybe daily or weekly, to keep yourself updated about the changes in the market and product features. The next is consult financial advisor. Do consult a financial advisor if you feel confused. This brings us to the end of this edition. The goal of this edition was to share information that may be useful for individuals and not to make any investment recommendation. Please leave your comments. Your feedback is valuable and would help to bring more topics. Thanks all. Stay healthy.